Where is a third season of Gravity Falls?
Quick warning, if you don't want Gravity Falls to return for another season, this video will make you really angry, because the things in this video I'm about to reveal to you about what the creators of Gravity Falls are doing behind the scenes and secretly are kinda messed up. Even though it seems like time is winding down and we haven't gotten that new season, after watching this video, you will know with almost absolute certainty that this show is coming back. So how did I, some random YouTuber on the internet, find literal evidence of the new season? I found out a secret. Yes, for years I've researched this for countless hours, and I finally found a secret that is coded to a new season of Gravity Falls. It's going to be rebooted in the future, and there's some evidence to this. Trust me.
Hello, I'm a doctor. Gravity Falls may be coming back with a brand new season. Did you hear me? A brand new season! Let's look at some of the evidence.
Now, before I hit you with the obvious crossover that's about to come up with a different cartoon, we'll get into that later. I don't want to bring up obvious things that have already been brought up. We'll address this later, but in an interview with the creator of Gravity Falls,
we're not picking you up for a second season, but those episodes aren't going anywhere.
He was asked a question on a podcast about him being on a new show. Now, to many of you, you probably are wondering, well, what is the creator doing now? What exactly is he doing since he's left Gravity Falls? And I thought that as well, so I went to Google and it said, what's Alex Hirsch doing right now? And it said that he's actually developing a new series for Netflix. Now, this happened about a year ago, and of course, with things going on in the world right now, everything has been delayed, but he's still working on that new show. And it seems like he's really happy, but what is that show?
The way Netflix does it is like, we're just going to empower a bunch of creators who we think have something cool, and we're going to make smaller seasons and put them all out there. And if people watch it, you get more episodes.
Netflix trusts Alex Hirsch, who is a creator of Gravity Falls, to make something new. Could this new show, this secret show that they have not released a title for, they haven't released pictures, promotional, they have done nothing for this show, could it be that this show is the second or third season of Gravity Falls? Could this be the new season? Could this be maybe even a spin-off? Maybe not a reboot, but a spin-off of the season? There's a lot of questions that we don't know, and I hope that one day we can get that answered. But for now, let's just say that it may not be the same show, but it'll probably still have the same principles. However, there is better evidence in this video. I know you guys are saying, well, this is not really evidence. Guys, hold on, I'm starting off a little light because what I have in this video is actually real evidence, and it's gonna shock a lot of people. So don't take it for granted.
Gravity Falls is such a phenomenon that it actually transcends the cartoon itself. It is the fan base that creates the cartoon.
Fans all across the planet still have hope in the return of a new season.
Fans all across the world are so serious about Gravity Falls returning, and they're so serious about the show that they've even literally sculpted out images, hand-sculpted images of characters from the show. And as we can see here, the creator is literally in this. He's so amazed at his creation. I mean, who wouldn't be amazed that fans all over the world are still, enjoying his show, and he's even enjoying the show. So when people bring up the argument that, oh, the creator, it's ended, let's just stop talking about Gravity Falls. No one's going to stop talking about Gravity Falls because we know that it's going to come back. Why is the creator making all these moves? Why is he, moving out, flying across the world to meet people who have done this? Why is he doing this if not for the show to be returning soon? See, what the creator is really doing secretly is he's using all these, like every couple months, he always shows something about, he's almost like a puppet master, and he's hiding things in plain sight. And that's the best way to hide something. If you have a secret, you want to hide it in plain sight. Have you ever heard that saying? That's what the creator is doing. And every couple of months, he just comes out with some new Gravity Falls content, whether that's him showing some commercial or talking about a fake book or just going and seeing a sculpture. This is really just him showing that the show is probably going to come back. Let's take a look at this clip.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the most attractive man in the universe. Look at that strong jaw, that beautiful stubble. Control yourself, ladies. He's spoken for.
Perfect.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, he does have, a strong jawline. He has a stubble. Alex is absolutely correct. He's having fun with the show. And I don't blame him, it's gonna be coming back soon, so might as well. But the creator, the main reason I'm showing you guys this is because he's dropping hints. He wants it to be in our subconscious that this show is really gonna come back. And it's awesome.
Stan claims it doesn't exist, but today we're gonna find out.
Does season 3 exist? Is it in the works? We're gonna find out in this video, just like Dipper said. But guys, I have hope. I don't know about you, but I definitely have hope in this new season coming back. Even though I haven't shown you the main stuff, I've shown you a little bit just to show you that the creator still cares about the show, and he's not forgotten about it. In fact, he's working on new shows as we speak.
Think of an avocado. Gravity Falls being the seed within the fruit, covered by layers of goodness but hidden from the public. People that don't believe in Gravity Falls returning are just trolling. The evidence is so clear!
Why would the creator cross over with a show that is supposedly ended for good? In 2020, the creator said,
He's bringing back the Mystery Shack. Alex Hirsch is bringing back the Mystery Shack. This shocked the whole world when they heard that a new cartoon called Amphibia is coming out with a crossover with one of the characters from Gravity Falls. Now, this is just insanely shocking to everyone else. This didn't shock me at all. In fact, I actually predicted this in my previous Gravity Falls is Returning video. I said that Gravity Falls is going to cross over with these cartoons because the creator is working on these shows as well. And, you know, people said, well, Calobi, you're wrong, and here it is, and of course no one has apologized to me, but that's okay. I'm doing this because I believe in Gravity Falls returning, so it doesn't really shock me that Gravity Falls has crossed over years after it's ended. Guys, you got to keep in mind, Gravity Falls ended a while ago. It ended a long time ago, so to see this, you know, it's not just like, oh, it was a year. No, this is years after it's ended, so this is just crazy, guys.
Amphibia crossover with the show!
If the creator is willing to animate, write, storyboard characters from Gravity Falls into a new cartoon, what makes it so impossible that there could be a third season of Gravity Falls? I mean, what makes it so just so fake? Why do people say, oh, it's so fake that they're gonna make a third season? Calobi, you're wrong. Why is it so fake when we're literally seeing it with our eyes? We're looking on screen, we're seeing characters that we know from Gravity Falls in another cartoon. It's not fan-made, this is not fan animation, this is real animation, and people need to believe. Never doubt the return of Gravity Falls.
If someone asked me the question, what if Gravity Falls Season 3 is never coming out? My response to that is, I'd watch the new Season 3 of Gravity Falls, then form an opinion on that question.
Guys, we have to keep in our minds, we have to say, this is what I want you guys to do right now. I want you to say, it is impossible for Gravity Falls to never not come. Okay, that sounds kind of confusing. I want you guys to say this. Gravity Falls is coming back, and it's impossible for it not to return. Gravity Falls is coming back, and it's impossible for it not to return. I want you to say this over and over and get it stuck in your head, because whenever there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of haters of the show. They're going to just come with you with just some weird stuff. They're going to come sideways at you. They're going to come with you really weird. They're going to be like, hey, listen. This show is not coming back. End it, drop it, end of discussion, shut up. Gravity Falls is not coming back. It ended perfectly, shut up. Guys, let's just say, let's have no doubt in our minds. If you're a fan of Gravity Falls, let's just get all the doubts out of our minds. Let's say, okay, Gravity Falls, it's impossible for it not to come back. Because guys, why would we say that when it's so clear that the show is coming back? And we have all this evidence.
If Gravity Falls doesn't return in the next 2 years, it may come back as something we don't like. Gravity Falls, go.
Now, I know a lot of you guys probably think I'm joking. Oh, haha, Gravity Falls, go. But I'm actually really not joking here, and let me get into what I'm talking about here. The reason I'm not joking when I say this is because if Gravity Falls comes back, if it takes we already know the time is winding down. It's going really fast. We're already in 2020 and it hasn't returned. But the reason I say this is that if Gravity Falls gets rebooted as, one of those cartoons that we know, Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls Go or whatever it came back as, these are not good shows that it came back as. I'm not saying that Gravity Falls is going to be bad, but if it takes too long, the show is going to come back as something that we don't want. They're going to change the art style. And they're just going to change it. There's going to be some comedy thing, and that's not really what Gravity Falls is about. And so what we need to understand is if it comes back now, and we see it now coming back in a crossover, look at the art style. It's awesome. It's the same show we remember. So that's kind of that's kind of the point I want to give.
Some YouTubers have even made their own live-action Season 3!
A channel called Slack Shack made a video showcasing what the cartoon would look like in live action.
It may not look like much to you, and that's because it's not. Not anymore.
It's amazing to see that fans all across the world have not given up on Gravity Falls. In fact, this YouTube, I advise you guys to, after you watch this video, guys, go and check this channel out. They deserve to be seen. This deserves to be seen. I don't see a lot of attention going to this awesome phenomenal. Guys, let's actually try to share this in the link down below, guys. After you watch this video, you know, you might as well just watch this other video. It is a trailer of a live-action rendition. It is a vision of what Gravity Falls may possibly look like if it got rebooted into the live action. I think it's actually really well done. They have the characters on point, they have costumes here, and it actually does remind me of Gravity Falls a lot. It has 3D models, 3D, and you can tell they put a lot of work into this. And fans clearly want the show to come back. I don't know why, you know, people say, oh, well, we hate the show, but, you know, fans are still doing a lot of things for the show, and it's really cool to see.
In 2021, we may actually get that third season.
In 2021, if Gravity Falls decided to come back as a live action, I honestly don't know what I'd think about that. Honestly, I'd be just happy to get anything Gravity Falls related. Even if it come back like a Marvel movie or something live action, anything with Gravity Falls, we're gonna take it because we don't want that show to end. But you know, it's cool to see fans do this because, you know, with shows like Ed, Edd and Eddy, you know, the show ended so abruptly. You know, that's my favorite show if you've been watching this channel. But, you know, with shows like Gravity Falls, at least with Gravity Falls, fans are just, it's almost like the fans are keeping the show alive itself. If you know what I mean, like, the fans themselves, they're not letting the show die off. You know, the show cannot, it's kind of, it's almost like Gravity Falls is going to live forever in the sense that fans are just not going to stop talking about this show. It's not going to end. It may have ended with season 2, but is the show going to be over? No. Fans all across the world are not going to let go of that hope. We are not going to let go. Ever. Ever. And you know, we should be thankful of that because we at least get some content, whether it's not the, you know, if it's not, you know, season 3, you know, whatever. But at least it's still content. And at least it's not, you know, a reboot of, you know, something that we don't want to see. Like the Powerpuff Girls. Now, I'm not saying that I'm hating on this show. I'm just saying whenever they reboot shows, sometimes it cannot work out. Sometimes it doesn't. It's just not it. It's not for us. We want that old Gravity Falls to come back. Now, guys, we're nearing the end of the video, and I just want to leave you guys with a message of hope. A message to let you know that you can believe and trust in Gravity Falls coming back. Guys, I gave you guys some serious evidence in this video. Alex Hirsch is working on a new show. He's working on multiple shows for Disney at the same time. Amphibia, there's already a crossover with, you know, Gravity Falls characters, so we're going to see Gravity Falls regardless this year. In fact, if you're by the time you're watching the video, it might already be out. The episode on Amphibia, it's season 2. So guys, there's nothing to worry about. Gravity Falls is literally going to come back, and next year, after all this stuff is over with 2020, you know, I really do believe, you know, it's going to come back. I know a lot of people are, you know, wondering, they're looking off into the sunset, they're saying, Calobi, you know, why should we believe you though? I want to believe, but I just don't know if this show is gonna come back. Guys, believe. Have no doubts in your mind that this show is gonna come back. Just believe it, guys. Even though there's not, you know, even though I don't have like a signature or something, guys, it's hidden in plain sight. Remember what I said in the beginning of the video? It's hidden in plain sight, and I hope that you guys just understand that this show is probably maybe gonna come back. It's a strong chance, at least in the future. It's technically already coming back in a few weeks with that crossover with Amphibia. But guys, we're nearing the end of the video. I just want to make this video for you guys. I know I've been gone for a while, you know how it is, man. But I want to take my time, you know, perfect the art of this video. And guys, you know, just take this with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.